Yeah, we just need one or two of the mics. Is that one good? Okay.
Relax.
Go ahead and blow the horn.
Okay.
All right. Go ahead, read. Go ahead and stand. Give your registry. Madam Shabbat. There you go.
Ayarwan ban Yahawada ban Yashra'ala.
Oh, no. Do the salute.
Oh. Yeah, the salute. Oh. Yeah, you good. Yahweh Shem Yahushua Barakatah. La Yashra'ala.
Hold it up. Say La Yashra'ala.
La Yashra'ala. La Yashra'ala.
La Yashra'ala.
For the whole time?
Yeah.
Imagine which means stand. Sar Wapan Hakwadah, which means turn and face the east. We're going to recite the Lord's Prayer in Hebrew. Abanawa. Shabbat Shemayim. Quadash. Hayah. Shemka. Yahweh. Malakwaka. Taba'ah. Batazaka. Hayah. Aisha. Barataza. Kawa. Hayah. Bashamayim. Natan Lanawa. Lacham. Call. Yawam. Wasalak Nawa. Kabawat Nawa. Kasalak Nawa. Kabawat Yanawa. Wala'a. Tabay Salakia. Taba Ya'ai Nawa. Panasaya one. Abal. Awashai Nawa. Mayan. Rai. Kaya. Laka. Hamalakwa. Wahala. Wahata Parat. La Awalamyum. Aman.
And in English, our Father,
which
art in heaven,
hallowed
be thy name.
Hallowed be thy name.
Yahweh.
Thy kingdom come. Thy will be done
in earth
as it is in heaven.
Give us this day
our daily bread.
Forgive us our debts.
As we forgive our debtors.
Lead us not
into temptation.
But
deliver us from evil.
For
thine is the kingdom and the power and the glory forever. So be it. This is the cock, the power prayer in Hebrew. Yahweh. Bashem Yahushua. Baba Kasha. Natan Lanawa. Hakak. Lower Pa'a. Kau Makala. Wakau Marawa. Hakak. Latahar. Hamatazarium. Hakak. Lahaquium. Hamatium. Hakak. Al Wakarwa. Hatama Allah. Lagarashan. Bashim Yahushua. The water Aman.
And in English, Yahweh.
In
the name of Yahushua.
the name of Yahushua.
Please give us the power.
Please give us the power.
The power to heal.
The power to heal.
All manner of sickness.
All manner of sickness.
All manner of disease.
And all manner of disease.
The power to cleanse the lepers.
The power to cleanse the lepers.
The power to raise the dead.
The power to raise the dead.
The power against unclean spirits.
The power against unclean spirits.
To cast them out.
To cast them out.
In the name of Yahushua.
In the name of Yahushua.
Thank you, so be it.
Thank you, so be it. This is the ISUPK Bless Israel prayer in Hebrew. Yahweh. Bashem Yahushua. Barak Lanawa. Wa Yashra Allah.
Wa Yasha Allah.
Wahab Bayas Saparia.
Wahab Yasaparia.
Barak.
Barak.
Bashim Yavashai.
Bashim Yavashai.
The water Aman.
The water Aman.
And what we said was, Lord,
Lord,
in the name of Yahweh,
in the name of Yahweh,
bless us,
bless us
and Israel,
and Israel,
and the school,
and the school.
in the name of Yahweh,
In the name of Yahweh,
thank you, so be it.
thank you, so be it. The Psalms prayer, Psalms 121 prayer in Hebrew. Aisha,
Ashar.
Ayanya,
Ayanya.
Ahario,
Ahari,
Ma'ayan,
Ma'ayan,
Yaba'a,
Yaba'a.
Izaria,
Isaiah.
Izaria,
Isaiah.
Ma'aim,
Ma'am.
Yahweh,
Yahweh.
Asha,
Asha.
Shamayam,
Shamayam.
Wa'arataza,
Wa'arata.
Al Yatan,
Al-Yathan.
Lamawat,
Lamawat,
Regalka,
Galka.
Al Yanawam,
Al-Yanam.
Shamarka,
Shamarka,
Hana,
Hana.
La'a,
La'a.
Yanawam,
Yanawam.
Wala'a,
Wala'a.
Yayashan,
Yayashan,
Shawamar,
Shamar,
Yashra Allah,
Yashar.
Yahweh,
Yahweh.
Shamarka,
Shamarka,
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Tazalka,
Zalka,
Al Yad,
Ayah.
Yamyanka,
Yamka.
Yawamam,
Yawamam.
Hashamash,
Hashamash.
La'a, Yakaka,
La'ayakaka,
Wayarak,
Wayarak,
Bala Yala,
Malayala,
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Yashamarka,
Yashamarka,
Makal Rai,
Kalra,
Yashamar,
Yashamar,
At Napashka,
Asapashka,
Yahweh,
Yahweh.
Yashamar,
Yashamar,
Taza'atka,
Taza'aka,
Waba Salakia, Waba Wa'aka,
Wabawa Aka,
Mayata,
Mayata,
Wa'ai,
I
Awalam.
will love in the English. I will lift up my eyes into the hill.
I will lift up my eyes into the hills.
From whence cometh my help?
From whence cometh my help?
My help cometh from Yahweh.
My help cometh from Yahweh,
Which made heaven and earth.
which made heaven and earth.
He will not suffer thy foot to be moved.
He will not suffer thy foot to be moved.
He that keepeth thee.
He that keepeth thee
will not slumber.
will not slumber.
Behold.
Behold,
He that keepeth Yasha Allah.
he that keepeth Yasha Allah
Shall neither slumber nor sleep.
shall neither slumber nor sleep.
Yahweh is thy keeper.
Yahweh is thy keeper.
Yahweh is thy shade.
Yahweh is thy shade
Upon thy right hand.
upon thy right hand.
The sun shall not smite thee by day.
The sun shall not smite thee by day,
Nor the moon by night.
nor the moon by night.
Yahweh shall preserve thee from all evil.
Yahweh shall preserve thee from all evil.
He shall preserve thy soul.
He shall preserve thy soul.
Yahweh shall preserve thy going out.
Yahweh shall preserve thy going out
And thy coming in.
and thy coming in
From this time forth.
from this time forth
And even forevermore.
and even forevermore. This is the Israelite School of UPK, Psalms 83, prayer in Hebrew. Allahayim,
Alahayim.
al damayalaka,
Al-Damayalakam.
al takarash,
Al-Takarash.
wa al
Wa'al.
tashakwat,
Tashakrat.
al
Al.
kayahana,
Hayahana.
awayabyaka,
Awayabyaka.
yahamawan,
Yahamawa.
wama shanayaka,
Wamashanayaka.
nasha'awa,
Masha'awa.
ra'ash,
Rash.
al aimaka,
Ahimaka.
ya'ariyamwa,
Yamwa.
sawad,
Sawar.
wayata ya aitazawa,
Wayata Yaitazwa.
al tazabawanyaka,
Al-Tazabawanyaka.
ahab salakya, amarwa,
Amarwa.
nakawa,
Nakawa.
wanakakyadam,
Wanakakyadam.
wagalya,
Wagalia.
wala'a,
Wala'a.
yazakar,
Yazakar.
sham yasra Allah,
Sham Yasha'al.
aiwad,
Iwat.
kaya,
Kaya.
nawa aitazawa,
Nawaitazwa.
wa salakya lab,
Lab.
yakadwa,
Yakadwa.
al yaka,
Al-Yakar.
baryat,
Baryat.
yakarathwa,
Yakarathwa.
ahalya,
Ahalia.
adam salakya, adawam,
Adawam.
wa yashama'alyam,
Wayashama'aliyam.
ma wa abba,
Wa'aba.
wa hagaryam,
Wahagaryam.
gabal,
Gabal.
wa I'm a one,
Wa'amawan.
wa I'm a lak,
Wa'amalak.
palashat,
Palashat.
I'm yashabya,
I'm Yeshabia.
tazawar,
Tazawar.
gum ashawar,
Gam Ashawar.
nalawa,
Nalawa.
imam,
Imam.
haya, it's like hayawa,
Hayawa.
zarawai,
Zarawai.
laban yalawat,
Laban Yalawat.
salah,
Salah.
aisha laham,
Ashalaham.
kam madyan,
Kamagyan.
kasaya sara'a,
Kasiyasara'a.
Kayabyan,
Nayabya,
Banakal,
Banakal,
Kwayashwan,
Kwayashwan,
Nashamadwa,
Nashamadwa,
Ayandara'a,
Ayanda Ara,
Hayawa,
Hayawa,
Daman,
Daman,
La Arama,
Arama,
Shayatamwa,
Shayatamwa,
Nada Yab Mawa,
Nada Yamawa,
Ka Arab,
Kaira,
Wakaza Abba,
Wakaza Abba,
Wakaza Bak,
Wakaza Bak,
Wakatazal Manai,
Wakatazal Manai,
Kao,
Kao,
Messiah Kamwa,
Messiah Kamwa,
Ashar,
Ashar,
Ahamarwa,
Amara,
Na Ya Ra'ash.
Naya Rashah,
So like Na Ya Rasha,
Naya Rashah,
La Nawa,
Lanawa,
Ah,
Ah,
Na'awa,
Na'awa,
Alahayam,
Alahai,
Alahaya,
Alahaya,
Shayatamwa,
Shayatamwa,
Kagaugala,
Gagala,
Kakwash,
Kakwash,
La Panya,
La Panya,
Racha,
Raka,
Ka'ash,
Ka'ash,
Ta Ba'ira,
Taba'ira,
Ya'ira,
Ya'ira,
Wakala Haba,
Wakalaha,
Tahalat,
Tahalat,
Haryam,
Aryam,
Kantaradakma,
Kandar Datma,
Basa Iraka,
Rasa Araka,
Wa Basa Wapaka,
Wabasawa Paka,
Ta Bahalam,
Tabahalam,
Mala'a,
Mala'a,
Panyaham,
Panyaham,
Kwalawan,
Kalawan,
Wayabakwashwa,
Yabakwashwa,
Shamka,
Shankar,
Yahawa,
Yahawa,
Yabashwa,
Yabashwa,
Wa Yabahawa,
Yabahawa,
Adya'ai,
Ayai,
Wa Yakaparwa,
Waya Kaparwa,
Wa Ya Abadwa,
Waya Abadwa,
Wa Ya Da'aiwa,
Waya Da'aiwa,
Kaya,
Kaya,
Ata,
Ata,
Shamka,
Shankar,
Yahawa,
Yahawa,
Labadka,
Labadka,
Al Yawan,
Alyawan,
Al,
Al,
Kal,
Kal,
Ha'arataza.
Rataza. Psalms 83 in the English. Keep not thou silence.
Keep not thy silence,
O Yahweh.
O Yahweh,
Hold not thy peace.
and hold not thy peace,
And be not still.
and be not still,
O Yahweh.
O Yahweh.
For lo,
For lo,
thy enemies make a tumult.
thy enemies make a tumult,
They that hate thee.
and they that hate thee
Have lifted up the
have
head.
lifted up the head.
They have taken crafty counsel.
They have taken crafty counsel
Against thy people.
against thy people,
And consulted.
and consulted
Against thy hidden one.
against thy hidden one.
They have said.
They have said,
Come.
Come,
And let us cut them off.
and let us cut them off
From being a nation.
from being a nation,
That the name of Yahshua
that the name of Yahshua
may be no more in remembrance.
may be no more in remembrance.
For they have consulted together.
For they have consulted together
With one consent.
with one consent.
They are confederate against thee.
They are confederate against thee,
The tabernacles of
the
Edom.
tabernacles of Edom
And the Ishmaelites.
and the
Of
Ishmaelites
Moab.
of Moab
And
and the Hagarenes,
Gabal.
Gabal, and Ammon,
And Amalek.
and Amalek,
The Philistines.
the Philistines,
With the inhabitants of Tyre.
with the inhabitants of Tyre.
Ashur also was joined with them.
Ashur also is joined with them.
They have hope in the children of
They
Lot.
have hope in the children of Lot.
Salah.
Salah.
Do unto them.
Do unto them
As unto the Midianites.
as unto the Midianites,
As to Sisera.
as to Sisera,
As to Jabin.
as to Jabin,
At the brook of Kaisan.
at the brook of Kaisan,
Which perished at Endor.
which perished at Endor.
They became as dung for the
They
earth.
became as dung for the earth.
Make their noble.
Make their nobles
Like Ored.
like Oreb,
And like Zaid.
like Zaid.
Yea.
Yea.
All their princes as Zabah.
All the princes as Zabah
And as Zalmunna.
and as Zalmunna,
Who said.
who said,
Let us take to ourselves.
let us take to ourselves
Houses of God in possession.
the houses of God into possession.
O Yahweh.
O Yahweh,
Make them like a wheel.
make them like a wheel,
As the stubble before the
as
wind.
the stubble before the wind.
As the fire burneth they wood.
As the fire burneth they would,
And as a flame setteth the mountains on fire.
and as the flame setteth the mountains on fire.
So persecute them.
So persecute them
With thy tempest.
with thy tempest.
Make them afraid.
Make them afraid
With thy storm.
with thy storm.
Fill their faces with shame.
Fill their faces with shame,
They may seek thy name.
that they may seek thy name.
O Yahweh.
O Yahweh,
Let them be confounded.
let them be confounded
Troubled forever.
and troubled forever.
Yea.
Yea,
Let them be put to shame.
let them be put to shame
And perish.
and perish,
That men may know.
that men may know
That thou.
that thou,
Whose name alone.
whose name alone
Is Yahweh.
is Yahweh,
Art the most high.
art the Most High
Over all the earth.
over all the earth. This is the ISUPK blessings prayer in Hebrew. Barakatah Yahweh, what Yahweh Shai,
Yahweh Shai.
Wama Yaka Allah,
Wa Mayaka Allah.
Waha Allahayim,
Wa Allahayim.
Salakia, Wa Allahayim,
Wa Allahayim.
Matazab Ya'a.
Matazab Ya'a.
Alawap Yahana.
Alawap Yahana.
Ha Alawapyam.
Ha Alawapium.
Hasabranyam.
Ha Sabranyum.
Ha Kataza Yanyam.
Ha Quatazayanyum.
Haka Yolyam.
Ha Ka Yayolyum.
Waha Akwatyan.
Waha Akwathian.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Bashim Yahushai.
Hashem Yahushai.
The water Aman.
The water Aman. And the blessings prayer in English. Bless you, Yahweh.
Bless you, Yahweh.
And Yahushai.
And Yahushai.
And Michael.
And Michael.
And the angels.
And the angels.
Commanding General Yohana.
Commanding General Yohana.
The general.
The generals.
The captain.
The captains.
The officers.
The officers.
The troopers.
The troopers.
And the sisters.
And the sisters.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
In the name of Yahushai.
In the name of Yahushai.
Thank you. So be it.
Thank you, so be it.
All right, with that, Sar. Go ahead and blow the horn. Keep that down.
Got my headpiece in
Yeah, go ahead. You can go grab it real quick. I'll do the intro. With that, Mashabi. All right, go ahead and clap it up, man. Shalom, Israel. Yahweh Hashem Yahushai Barakatham. To all the brothers, Yahweh Shamar Alathan Ba'Hashem Yahushai. To all the sisters, this is the Isupk. Started out at 1 West, 125th Street, Harlem, New York, 1969. We are under Commanding General Yohana. And we're here to teach the truth of the Bible for so-called Black, Hispanic, and Native American Indians, their real true culture and identity according to the scriptures. It's a Sabbath service, so we'll be continuing in the Thawa Ra, in the law of the Most High, to continue the story of Israel and Israel being, coming together, getting our own land and all the things that we dealt with along the way, coming out of our captivity of Egypt. You understand? It's so important to see this history because if you don't know what we've gone through before, you won't recognize just how much you relate to the people in the scriptures right now in 2026. Because of things that we're going through in real life, these are things that were written and recorded of in our history when we dealt with similar things in the past. You understand? The Egyptians, they didn't want our population growing amongst them. They didn't want us celebrating the true God before them. You understand? They showed signs and they showed aggression, and they showed all types of heresy against the Lord, and the Most High destroyed the other nations. And every other nation that came against Israel when Israel was in good standing with the Most High opened up a way for Israel to take over the land, to continue to build a nation that God chose to be rulers over the earth. Now, this process is still underway to this day because our people are stiff-necked and rebellious, and they won't change, because they'd rather be absorbed into a kingdom that does not have their best interests at heart, but would rather have them assimilate unto themselves.
Right.
So when you look at the Isupk and the Commanding General Yohana, you're looking at a complete disassimilation between the children of Israel, the real children of Israel, and the system. Okay, that's why it's so foreign to most people. That's why they see this and they think this is so strange. You see the Lashawan Kodash, they think it's so different, but it's really just an ancient awakening.
Correct.
You understand?
Correct.
Go ahead.
What they're seeing is free men.
That's it.
They're seeing free men, and we have Stockholm syndrome. So we automatically grow up and think as a slave.
Right. You know where we're at, right?
That I use, sir.
We're gonna go ahead and get into the Hebrew. So, Officer Yakal, go ahead and get started wherever we left off with in the previous Sabbath service, and then we'll break it down in English after we read it in the Hebrew.
Okay. This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 20, verse 15.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 20, verse 15.
Khan,
the
Aisha,
Gai,
the Aisha,
Dayasha,
Lakal,
Lakal,
Rayam,
Rayam. Be patient.
Rayam.
Okay.
Oh, you got it?
I say this so I can be patient with me.
No swear. No swear. We got it.
Rayam.
There you go. Harak, Quath.
Haraka
Quath.
Haraka
Mamak.
Mamak Ma'ad Ashar
La'a.
'La'ah
Ma'iraya.
My eye, my eye,
Raya.
my eye, Raya.
There you go. Hagawa Hagawayam.
Hagawa,
Wayam.
Hagawayam.
There you go. Ha'ala.
Ha'ala,
Hana.
Hana.
Verse 16.
Verse 16.
Rock.
Rock,
Ma'iraya.
my eye, Raya.
Ha'ai Mayam.
Ha'ai, Mayam.
Ha'ala.
Ha'ala,
Ashar.
Asar,
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Allahayak.
Allahayak.
Nathan.
Nathan.
Lak.
Lak.
Nakhala.
Nakala.
La'a.
La'a.
Takaya.
Takaya.
Call.
Lakal.
Nashama.
Neshama.
Verse 17.
Verse 17.
Kaya.
Kaya.
Haram.
Hakaram.
Dakarayamai. That's like Dakarayamam.
Taka.
Rayamam.
Taka. Rayam. Mom.
There you go. Hakataya.
Hakataya.
Waha'a Maraya.
Wahaya Maraya.
Hakana Ainaya.
Haka.
Na Ainaya.
Haka. Na.
Ainaya.
Anaya.
There you go.
I'm trying to take my time and read the actual letter. So
Yeah, no, sweat. We got you.
Yeah.
Waha Parazaya.
Waha Parazaya.
There you go. Hakawaya.
Hakawaya.
Wahaya Bawa Saya.
Wow. Wow. Wahaya by Wahaya by Yosaya.
There you go.
Ka'ashar.
Tazawak.
Yahweh.
Alahayak.
Alahayak.
Verse 18.
Verse 18.
Lama'ain.
Lama'ain. Ashar.
La'a.
La'a.
Yalamadawa.
Yala Madawa.
Asakam.
Akam.
La'aisha Wath.
La'aisha Wath. Kakal.
Tawa'ai Batham.
Tawa'abatam. Ashar. Aishawa.
La'alaha Yaham.
La'ala
Yaham.
Yaham.
Wakata'aitam.
Waka. Tayatham.
There you go. Yeah. Like Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Alahayakum.
Elayakum.
Verse 19.
Verse 19.
Kaya.
Kaya.
That is a wire.
That has a war.
Yep, there you go.
That has a war. Oh. Selak.
All.
Oh.
Ayar.
Ayar.
Yamayum.
Yami. Yamayum. Yamayum.
Rabayum.
Rabayum.
Laha lacham.
Laha lakam.
Allah. It's like Aylaya.
Aylaya. Aylaya.
There you go. Latha Pasha.
Lata Pasha.
La'a.
La'a.
Tashakayas.
Tashakayas.
As.
At.
Aitaza.
Aitaza.
Lanadach.
Lala. Lala Dak.
There you go. Alayawa.
Salak. Alayawa.
Gabazan.
Garazan.
Kaya.
Kaya.
What verse y'all start at? Was it 15?
Come on, concert. Mama Nawa.
Mama Nawa. Mama Nawa.
Ta'akal.
Akal.
Okay.
Yeah, what? Yeah.
What Atawa.
What Atawa?
La'a.
La'a.
The Karath.
Tugger.
Yeah, the Karath.
Or
The with a TH. The Karath.
the.
Yeah.
Okay.
Karath.
The Karat.
There you go. Kaya.
Kaya.
Ha'adam.
Ha'atham.
Aitaza.
Aitaza.
Ashada.
Hashada.
Laba'a.
Laba'a.
Mapa Nayak.
Mapa.
Nayak. Mapa Nayak.
So like Mapa.
Nayak.
Mapa, you're not.
You got the sheet, the pronunciation sheet?
It's over there.
Oh, it's over here?
Yeah.
Slide. Bama to the war.
But more to the war.
It's 20.
Verse 20. Rock.
Aitaza.
Aitaza.
Ashar.
Ashar.
To die.
To die? You said
the die.
the die.
Kaya.
Kaya
La
la
Itaza.
I to the
Ma'akal.
ma'akal.
Hawa'a.
How oh
Aitawa.
Aitawa.
Dashakayath.
Does Shaka
Dashakayath.
oh yeah.
Here on 20, where you may destroy.
Okay. Right here.
Right.
Okay.
Dashakayath.
Dashakayak.
Wakarath.
Wakarat.
Wabanayath.
Waba
Nayath.
Nayak.
Matazawar.
Mata the war.
Isle.
Isle.
Yar.
Ha'ayar.
Ashar.
Ashar.
Hawa'a.
Hawa'a.
Aisha.
Asha.
Imak.
Imak.
Malachama.
Malakaya.
Kama.
Malakama.
Id.
I.
Badatha.
Batata.
That's verse on this set. Book of Deuteronomy chapter 21, verse 1.
Book of Deuteronomy, chapter 20, verse 1.
Chapter 21, verse 1.
Oh, we still reading from there.
Yeah, this is the last.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 21, verse 1.
Kaya.
Kaya.
Yamataza'a.
Yamataza'a.
Lao.
Halal.
Ba'adama.
Ba'adama.
Ashar.
Ashar.
Hawa.
Yahweh.
Alahayak.
Alahayak. Nathan. Lak. Larashata. Nepal. Bashata. La'a. Nawataya. Maya.
Hakahawa.
Hakahawa.
Started at 20, verse 15.
Go ahead.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter.
Oh, can you go ahead, brother? Go ahead and get him the KJV. I don't know if we use this one or the other one. Well, we want to use the physical form when reading it in English. But go ahead, brother. Use that verse 15. Go ahead. Yeah, you can read it from there.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 20, verse 15. Thus shalt thou do unto all the cities which are very far out from thee.
Now this is important to know. This is whole chapter is about going to war, and this is a law in the Bible. This is a law that talks about going to war and that what you're supposed to do. Okay, this is what the law is saying, and what it previously said. Just reading real quick, the verse above it is referring to well, I guess verse. Just start at verse 13. Read verse 13 real quick, just to catch people up if they haven't seen it. Start at verse 12.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 21, verse 12.
20 in verse 12.
Yeah, you're right. 20, chapter 20.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 20, verse 12. And if I have no glasses. And if it will make no peace with thee, but will make war against thee, then thou shalt besiege it.
So it's talking about besieging a city. Go ahead.
And when the Lord thy God hath delivered it into thine hands, thou shalt smite every male there with the edge of the sword.
So according to God's law, when a city is to be besieged, all of the men are supposed to be exterminated. You know why that's important? Because the men carry the seed that influences what type of spirit goes into the child that come from the men. You understand? It's not the same with women because women don't carry the seed, regardless of what Christians try to say about Mary and all that kind of stuff, or Joseph and Mary. The important thing to know is that when you destroy all the men, that removes any possibility of their seed being mixed in with the Israelites. That's why that exists. That's why the law says it. Go ahead.
14. But the woman and the little ones and the cattle and all that is in the city, even all the spoil thereof, shalt thou take unto thyself, and thou shalt eat the spoil of thy enemies, which the Lord thy God hath given thee.
Notice that when it says thou shalt smite every male thereof, that actually refers to adult and child. So when it's referring, it says, but the women and the little ones, it's actually referring to the women and the little ones that are actually little women, you understand, or little girls. Because those are ones that can grow up, can still be, implemented as concubines and things like that. That's the law of warfare. Again, the men are to be exterminated. Now, other nations, they don't go by these rules. They do whatever they want to do. They try to assimilate into everybody into their culture. Now you have a conglomeration of people that are mixed and all this confusion. Leads to confusion of culture, leads to confusion of inheritance and of influence over the population of whatever civilization is created by the other nations. When we set up a civilization, it is basically almost like an extermination of all the men so that it can't be contaminated with any other seed. Read on.
And I don't come. Thus shalt do, Salagi. Thus shalt thou do unto all the cities which are very far out from thee, which are not of the cities of these nations.
And that's why it says thou shalt do to the cities very far off from thee. So whenever there comes a time where Israel has to conquest any land, this is how it's done. But read on.
Verse 16. But of the cities of these people, which the Lord thy God do give thee for an inheritance, thou shalt save alive nothing that breatheth.
But if it's the cities within the boundaries of what the nation of Israel is supposed to be, we read the first, some odd 15 verses that deal with nations afar off. So whenever conquest is to happen outside of Israel's inheritance, that's one way to do it. When conquest is to take place within the boundaries of the nation of Israel, that it says that thou shalt save alive nothing that breatheth. Like, I'll give you an example. It's an extreme example. It's a very controversial example, but I'm an example nonetheless. You hear about the Gaza Strip, right? And how it's completely desolate, and how the only thing left is the underground, trails that the I don't know who is it, Hamas or something like that, they're using to navigate through what's left of Gaza. But when you look at the rubble and everything regarding the top side and the genocide that's taking place, it is the Israelis trying their best to follow what the law says. Which is what this is actually saying. It's saying that nothing alive that breathes, meaning complete extermination. And that's part of the reason why they're so prideful in the fact that they're doing something that the rest of the world sees as a terrible thing, when in fact they look at it as this is a biblical thing. And it's just ironic because this is the exact same thing that's going to happen to them in that land when the real Israel returns to it, right, under our King Yahweh Shai Mashiach. So let them have their laugh right now, but the last laugh will belong to the children of Israel that the Bible has been telling you. But you have to know these things. It's important. These are hard things to hear. When the scripture tells you to save nothing alive that breatheth, you have to look past your Christian heart. You have to look past the brainwashing and the assimilation of your mind unto this place. Because what you need to understand is that the enemy teaches you to be dumb and docile while being the very same people that'll murder you in cold blood and get away with it. That'll put chemicals in your food and poison and pollute your societies with drugs and everything like that. And they show no remorse for you, but they want you to show remorse for everyone else because they want you to be, marshmallow soft. They want you to be what's that toilet paper that's soft? Angel soft. That's what they want you to be. They don't want you to read these scriptures because it's too extreme. It's too austere for the Hebrew mind to have, the Black, Hispanic, and Native American mind to have while we're in our captivity. We can't have people having rebellious ideas because of something that the Bible is saying. They can't find out that they're the real Israelites. They're not allowed to know that. So the education system is set up for you to not know these things. But I'm going to tell you something that you need to get stuck in your thick skull. If the Bible says it, it's true. Stop worrying about what man says. Stop caring about what your mind says. The Bible says this is how warfare is supposed to be accomplished. So understand that. Go ahead.
Verse 17. But thou shalt utterly destroy them, namely the Hittites and the Amorites and the Canaanites and the Perizzites and the Hivites and the Jebusites, as the Lord thy God had commanded thee.
Now, at this time, these nations, these city-states were in the boundaries of the nation of Israel's future inheritance. So all of these places were to be completely destroyed, and nothing was to be kept of spoil. No cattle, no women and children. You know what I'm saying? And so this is a different approach because it is within the boundaries of our inheritance. Keep going.
Verse 18, that they teach you not to do after all their abominations, which they have done unto their gods. So should ye against the Lord your God.
And you know what's beautiful about this? That you need to understand that becomes a sacrifice unto the Lord. Just like how when Israel had any mistakes, we had to bring something to offer to the Lord as a way to ease his wrath against us. Well, guess what? These nations, they have done abominable things within the Holy Land. So the Most High requires them to be completely destroyed. That's why he's saying it. That's why this has to be done. Because if it's not done, then any remnant that remains is like a schism in the eyes of the Most High, a blemish on the land. So it has to be completely purged. Like the way that you would get rid of a cancer, you have to completely purge the cancer cells from the rest of the body so that the body can grow back around it and it'll be as if the cancer never existed. But if any of the cancer remained, it has a chance to grow back. It has a chance to come back and re-influence the cells around it. And then the attempt to get rid of the cancer had failed. So it's the same thing when dealing with the land of the Lord. Keep going.
When thou shalt besiege a city a long time, in making war against it to take it, thou shalt not destroy the trees thereof by forcing an axe against them.
Keep going.
For thou mayest eat of them, and thou shalt not cut them down. For the tree of the field is man's life.
The tree of the field is man's life. Go ahead.
To employ them in the seed.
And you know what the problem is? The problem is if you don't do that, then you get rid of your food source during the siege. And the whole point of a siege is to outlast the people within the city that rely on the land to sustain the city. So if a siege is to take place, it don't matter if it's weeks, months, years. The land is there to support. Now, the land itself is larger than the land that you're sieging. That's just the facts. Because the land itself can go on for an extended amount length. You know what I'm saying? It can be branched out by miles. So there's plenty of trees, plenty of resources, a lot of different ways that you can sustain the army on the front lines that's besieging the city. But if you cut those things down for any reason, you're ruining your soldiers' livelihood because they need reinforcements, they need more supplies, they need ways for them to stay. There's fruits that grow on trees. Imagine you're on the front lines for 10 hours straight, you ain't had nothing to eat. How refreshing would an apple be at that time? An orange, you understand? A watermelon, you understand? You're talking about in the land of the Lord, in the land of milk and honey, the land that belongs to the children of Israel. You don't think the Most High is not going to bless Israel if we are in the good standings with the Most High? He'll provide one way or another, just like he provided manna to us during the time of Egypt and our leaving of Egypt. You have to have faith. Can't be, yes, things are going to get uncomfortable. Your flesh may be tested, but you have to have faith in the Lord and patience to understand that warfare is not always a short-term game. You have to learn how to play the long game. You have to know how to play in a macro way. There's micromanagement and then there's macro management. And micromanagement is your skirmishes, your battles. Macro management is sustaining the front line for the long-term war. That's what you need to understand about warfare. Go ahead.
Only the trees which thou knowest, only the trees which thou knowest, that they be not trees for meat. Mm-hmm. Thou shalt destroy and cut them down, and thou shalt build bulwarks.
Bulwarks. It's like a siege, kind of like you ever seen those little? Now they use metal. Those little contraptions that keep tanks from moving across because they're made out of like metal. It's a bulwark is kind of like a border. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Some kind of like you think of barbed wire fences in no man's land during World War I were like bulwarks because it prevents movement. Go ahead.
So it's like those spikes.
Yeah, spikes. Yeah, that's an example of an old school term. And they would be facing towards the other way to prevent any counteroffensive or any kind of push out from the city itself. You understand? Especially when you're dealing with horses and things like that, it's hard for them to get around that kind of stuff. Okay. Soldiers and all that, yeah. It just makes it more cumbersome for them to get through it, and then you'd be able to use arrows to hit them from a distance so they can't advance. It's that type of mentality, all right? Go ahead.
And thou shalt build bulwarks against the city that maketh war with thee until it be subdued.
All right, go ahead and go to the next chapter, verse 1.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 21, verse 1. If one be found slay in the land which the Lord thy God giveth thee to possess it, lying in the field, and it be not known who have slain him.
All right, we'll go ahead and go back to the Hebrew, read another 7 verses. And for time's sake, do 14 verses.
14 verses?
Yeah.
Do 14?
That'll put you at verse 15.
Verse 15? Yeah. This book of Deuteronomy, chapter 21, verse 2.
This book of Deuteronomy, chapter 21, verse 2. Wayataza awa. Yak Zakwa Yanak. What? Washapatayak. Wamadawa. Oh. Hi, Rayum. Ashar. Sabayabat.
Right. That's right. Hakal La.
Hakala. Hakala.
Verse 3.
Verse 3.
Wahaya.
Wahaya.
Ha'ayar.
Ha'ayar.
Hakwarabah.
Hakwa
Rabah.
Rabah.
Oh.
Salaki. Oh.
Hakala.
Hakaya. La.
Walakwa kawa.
Wala ka.
Kawa.
Kawa.
Zakwanaya. Zakwanaya.
Zakwanaya.
Ha'ayar.
Ha'ayar.
Hahawa'a.
Ha-ha. Ha-ha. Salaki.
Hahawaya.
Ha-ha. Waya.
There you go.
Ha-ha. Waya. Ha-ha.
Igalath.
Igalat. Igalat.
Akwar.
Akor.
Ashar.
Ashor.
La'a.
La'ah.
Ibad.
Ibad.
Ba.
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 Ashar.
Ashor.
La'a.
La'ah.
Mashaka.
Mashaka.
Ba'al.
Ba'al.
Verse 4.
Verse 4.
Wahawara. Dawa.
Wahawa.
Radawa.
Wahawa Radaya.
There you go. Zakwanaya.
Zakwanaya.
It's like a Ha'ayad.
Ha'ayat.
Ha'ayad.
Ha'ayat.
Oh, it's like it. I'm reading it wrong. It's like it. Ha'ayar.
Ha'ayar.
Hahawa'a.
Waya.
Ath. Galah.
Oh. Ha'ay.
Galah.
Ha'ay Galah. Okay. Oh. No, that's right.
Call.
No call.
Ayatan.
Ayatan.
Ashar.
Ashar.
La'a.
La'ah.
Ya'ibad.
Ya'abad.
Bawa.
Power.
Wala'a.
Wala'ah.
Yazarai.
Yazarai.
Wa'irab. Power.
Right eye power.
Shum.
Some.
Ath.
I
Galah.
Galah.
Banakal.
Been a call.
Verse 5.
Verse 5.
Wanagashawa.
Wanagashawa.
Hakahanayam. Hakahan. Yum.
Hakaham.
Yum.
Yum.
Banaya.
Baya. Baya. Baya.
Like Banya.
Oh. Baya.
Banya. Lawaya.
Lawaya.
Kaya.
Kaya.
Bum.
Bum.
Bahar.
Bahar.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Alahayak.
Alahayak.
Nasharatawa.
Lasha. La.
Sharatawa.
Sharatawa.
The Barak.
Yup.
That's a Walla Barak.
Walla Barak.
Yep. Walla Barak.
Yeah. Walla. Okay. Walla Barak. Walla Barak. Basham.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Wa'al.
Wa'al.
Yaham.
Payakam.
Yahaya.
Yahya.
Call.
Call.
Rayab.
Rayab.
Wakal.
Wakal.
Nagai.
Nagai.
Number 6.
Chapter 6.
Wakal.
Wakal.
Zakwanaya.
Zakwanaya.
Ha'ayar.
Ha'ayar.
There you go.
Huh?
Yeah. Ha'ayar.
Ha'ayar. Ha. No, ha.
Ha'awa'ah.
Wa'ah.
Yeah, you almost had it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's okay.
Yeah.
The I, and that's a wa. Okay. Ha wa'ah. Ha wa'ah. Okay.
Hakwarab.
Hi koi.
Hakwarab.
Hi kwa rai bayam.
All.
Ah.
Hakala.
Hakala. So like.
Uh-huh.
So you cancel one out?
No, like you see how it's kind of blending these two in with the little things underneath?
Yeah.
Oh, Salakia, these two are together.
Yeah.
So it's Hakalal.
Okay.
Yeah, Hakalal.
The water. Hakala. Oh. So like, remember.
See, because of that little where it goes like that.
Yeah, that's.
Yeah, it's almost like how we connect them like this.
Yeah.
But they connect it with that one.
Okay. The water.
Yad Yaham.
Yaham. I'll.
Ha'ai Gala.
Ha'ai gala.
Ha'ai Rav. Pa.
Ha'ai.
Rav Pa.
Ha'ai rawapa. But call.
There you go. Verse 7.
That is. Well.
What I know.
What an hour.
There you go. Marawa.
Am I right? Right?
There you go.
What?
Yanawa.
Yanawa. La Shabaka. At Hadam. Hazah.
Wa'aya Naya Nawa.
Wa'aya. Wanaya. Naya. No.
Wa'ai.
Wa'ai. Yeah.
Naya Nawa.
Yeah. Wa'aya Naya.
There you go. That's close. La'a. Ra'awa.
Ra'awa.
Verse 8.
Verse 8. Kapar.
La'aimak.
La'amak.
Yashua Allah.
Yashua Allah.
Ashar.
Padayat. Yahweh. Wa'al. Tatan. Dam.
Nakwaya.
Nakwaya. Nakwaya.
There you go.
Bakarab. Imak.
Yashua Allah.
Yashra Allah.
Wanaka Por.
Wanakapar.
Laham.
Hadam. Verse 9.
Wa'ata.
Wow. Wa'ata.
It's like a Taba'ir.
Taba'ir.
Hadam.
Hana.
Kwaya.
Hana Kwaya.
Mafarabak.
Maya. Makwa. Rabak. Kaya. Ta'ashar. Hayashar. Baya Ayanawa. No. But yeah now. Oh. Naya. Yahweh. Verse 10. Kaya. Dataza'ah. Lamaya. Lamala. Kama. Oh, love. So this la.
Yeah, that's the L. It's like la.
Okay.
Isle.
Ayabayak.
Wanatha Nawa.
Watanyana. Watanyanawa.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Allah Hayak.
Allah Hayak. Allah. Okay. Allah Hayak.
Bayadak.
Bayadak.
Washa Bayath.
Rasha Bayat.
Bayath.
Bayata.
Yeah.
Da.
Shabayawa. Shabayawa.
Oh yeah, that's Okay, Yawa.
There you go.
Wow.
Verse 11.
Verse 11.
Ayath.
Ayat.
There you go. Shabaya.
Bashabia.
Is it like it says Bashabia, you know?
Yeah.
Bashabia.
Bashabia? Bashabia.
Ashath.
Ashat.
Yapath.
Yapat.
The
Yapat.
R.
The
R.
The R. Yeah.
Waka Shapath. It's like it. Waka Shapath.
So like it. So this what?
Yeah, the little
and the smaller one is raw.
Right.
Oh. So like it.
No, you good.
I'm trying to get it.
Yeah, that's the way. That's the way it has to be. You have to ask questions. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
You can't just like.
I don't
like, you know, sometimes
I'm trying to read it.
No, you good.
Yeah,
Like sometimes when I come up here and read,
yeah,
people just let me read it and they just repeat what I say.
I don't
which
do that.
is okay because you're gonna learn that way too, because you're gonna keep on looking at it. But what you're doing now is asking questions. That's how you learn faster. No, because I was exactly where you're at now. I was there too. But you have to ask questions to get it faster. So you're doing good.
Okay. So we right here.
So we're like, wala kwa ka.
Wala kwa
Ka.
kak.
Lak.
Lak.
La ashar. So like it. La ashar.
La ashar.
There you go. Verse 12.
Verse 12.
Waha ba'atha.
Waha
ba'atha.
bahata.
All. The wak. Bayatak.
Bayatak.
Wagalaka.
Wagalaka.
Ath. Ra'asha.
Ra'asha.
Wa'ai shata.
Wa'ai
shata.
Wa'ai sha. Okay, sha. Da.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Ath. Tazapara naya.
Tazapara
naya.
Naya.
Verse 13.
Naya. Yeah. All right. Verse 13.
Waha Saya Ra.
Waha Sarah.
Waha Saya Ra.
Waha Sarah. Yeah.
Ath.
Oh, ah. Okay. Ah. Okay.
Shemalath.
Shemalath. Okay.
Shabaya.
Shabaya.
Ma'ailaya.
Ma'ayala.
Waya Shabah.
Waya.
Shabah.
Shabah.
Babayatak.
Baba Yadak. Baba Ya. Baba Ya.
Tak.
Dak.
Waba.
Dak.
Wabakath.
Wabakat. Oh, okay.
So like, yeah, it's
Kak.
Wabakatha.
Yeah, okay. Wow.
Waba,
Right here, right?
yeah,
Yeah, that was
Wabakatha.
okay. Waya.
Like Waba
Oh, Waba.
Katha. Ta.
Kata.
Ath.
So like a lot of times when it's like these, that's da.
Yeah, like the ha at the end is
Yeah.
actually silent.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's just double. So it's just written like
It's like tha. Like you're,
da,
you're
like
like
a
tha. Like you're putting it out there like, but
ongoing.
yeah, but it's not like you don't have to pronounce the ha at the end, just like Yahweh.
Yeah.
Yahweh. But at the end of Yahweh, you don't say ha.
Okay,
It's Yahweh.
but to write like by itself, that's a ha.
Yeah.
But when it's like okay.
Yeah, when it's with the word at the end, at the beginning you're gonna pronounce it.
Yeah.
Or in the like in the structure of the word, you're gonna pronounce it. But when it's at the end, it's silent.
Okay. Well.
Wonderful. I lost my place.
All right.
Okay. Abaya.
Abaya.
Wa'ath.
What?
Amah.
Amah.
That's like if I may, sir. How you say mother in Spanish is amah.
Oh, is it?
It's the same thing in Hebrew.
I thought it was. Oh, okay. I thought it was madre.
Madre is like the former, the like not the former, but the formal word, madre. You know what I mean? That's formal. But how most so-called Mexicans say ma is ama.
Yeah, that's true.
You know what I mean? Like
it sounds. Yeah, that's close to Hebrew as well.
Yeah.
Yarach.
Yarach.
Oh, Yarach.
Okay. Yeah, how you know it's the ha at the end, because it's gonna have the little separation right there. You see it?
What verse you on?
We're on verse 13.
Okay.
The separate. No, I don't see it.
Yeah, like they say Abaya. You see at the ya at the end of Abba. Abaya. Right here. The ha.
Okay.
There's a separation right there, and the ha, there it's all together.
Oh.
That's how you know the difference.
Okay.
Yum.
I see why you make yours bigger. Okay, I get it.
Okay.
All right. It's like over here.
We're at her mother a month full.
Okay, all right.
Yum.
Yum.
Wa'akar.
Wow, a car.
Kun.
Kun.
Tabawa'a.
Tabawa.
Wa'a.
Tabawa'a.
Alayah.
Ayala. Ayala.
Waba'ailata.
Waya.
Waba.
Waba.
Waba'ai.
Okay, waba I lata.
There you go. Yeah,
Man,
you getting it?
Man, Lord of Christ.
Yeah, and that's why this comes in handy.
Yeah.
It's actually lined up.
Yes. Man, Lord of Christ.
Waha yata.
Waha
Yata.
yata.
Lak.
Lock.
La
La.
asha.
Oh, la asha.
Verse 14.
Verse 14.
Wahaya.
Wahaya.
La'a.
La'a.
Kapatazath.
Hapatazat.
Nakha.
Nak.
Patazat.
Huh?
It's ka.
Oh,
Patazat. Patazat.
Patazat.
Bah.
Bah.
Washal la kata.
Bashalakata.
Lana pasha.
Wow, Bashalak. Lana
Pasha.
Pasha.
Wamakar.
Wamakar.
La'a.
La'a.
The makarana.
Darama. Da.
The makarana.
Dama. Karam.
Nah.
Oh, Daram. Kama. Nah.
There you go.
Okay, Dara. Come on. Okay. Right.
Bakasap.
Bakasap.
La'a.
La'a.
The Imar.
Oh, there it is in the beginning.
Yeah.
The
Imar.
Imar.
Bah.
Bah.
The Kath.
The Kath.
Ashar.
Ashar.
Nayata.
Ayanata. Ayanata.
Verse 15. This is the last verse right here.
Mm-hmm. Verse 15.
Kaya.
Kaya.
Taha ya yan.
Tahayayan.
Ayash. No, la ayash.
No. Oh.
Salakia. You caught that. Yeah.
Yeah, I was la
ayash.
Layayash. Layayash.
Shataya.
Shataya.
Nashayam.
Nashayam.
Ha'akath.
Ha'aka. Ha'aka.
Aha wabah. Aha.
Aha wabach.
There you go. Waha akath.
So like, so it'll be with another one too, but it's still silent. Or how that?
What you mean?
This is
aha. Like, see the ha.
Yeah.
It looks like, you see the little space in there. It's not like the ka, because it's got like a little space right there, right underneath the line on top.
Oh.
That's the ha. So we're at
what
na wa ah.
What na
wa ah.
na wa ah.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, wa na wa ah.
Wa ya.
Wa ya.
Wa ya la dawa.
Oh, Waya
La Dawa.
Wayala Wayalata
Dawa.
Dawa.
Yeah.
Wayala
Lawa.
Lawa.
Banayam.
Bayanum Yum. Bayam Bayan Yum. Bayan Yum?
Banayam.
Oh, Bainan
Like bun, like sun.
yeah, bun.
Banayam.
Bunan, bunan. Yeah, I'm just
Yeah.
tongue twisted.
Yeah.
Bunan,
Banayam.
bunan yum, bunion yum. Yeah.
Ha-a. Ha-wa-ba.
Ha
Ha-a. Ha-wa-ba.
hawaba.
There you go. Waha. Shana. Wa-ah.
Waha
Shana.
sana
Wa-ah.
wa.
There you go.
Waha. Oh, okay.
Wahaya.
Wahaya
Haban.
haban
Haba-kawar.
habakawar lawa ola
The Shanaya.
olasha lasha
Shanaya.
lashanaya
Shanaya. Ah.
oh lashanaya ah.
Yep. Time. You go.
Oh,
Now to the English.
that's a lot.
You know you're good. Where did we start from, sir? Salaki.
2.
Verse 2. Go ahead. You in Deuteronomy 21, verse 2.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 21, verse 2. Then thy elders and thy judges shall come forth, and they shall measure unto the cities which are around about him that is slain.
Yeah, so it's talking about if somebody's found dead in the land and nobody really knows what happened to them. This is what it says: is the elders and the judges shall come forth; they shall measure into the cities which are round about him that is slain. So wherever he's at, it becomes a responsibility of the nearby cities or the cities that he's in to do this process right here. Go ahead, read.
Verse 3. And it shall be that the cities which is next unto the slain man.
See that? It says the city next to the slain man. Say he's out there in the field. That's why it says it's lying in the field, because it might be outside the outskirts of the city.
Oh,
You understand? That's why it's kind of like how if there's ever any, like, you ever see on the news where it says this body was found, and so the jurisdiction of this county is the one that's got to investigate it and whatnot. It's kind of like that. So it's like it could be within the bounds of the city or on the outskirts. So the nearest city would then investigate this. Go ahead.
Even the elders of that city shall take and hear, what's that?
Heifer.
Oh, heifer, which have not been wrought with me, and which have not drawn in the yoke. So, like, I got a question.
Go ahead.
Back then, how did they know where the city stopped and started?
It's where the buildings were established. And the land been portioned off to people may have land. Like, because sometimes the field might have been somebody's like area where they grew crops or something like that. That would technically be part of a province, right?
Okay.
But when it's referring to the outskirts of a city, like think about San Antonio, right? If you go to like beyond San Antonio, where it's just a whole bunch of fields and nobody's actually living there, but there's also, it's more of like a forest area. It's not really inhabited. It's not really claimed. That would be kind of more or less what that's referring to on the outskirts. So a little bit beyond where the civilization's actually set up. Go ahead. That's a good question.
Verse 4. And the elders of that city shall bring down the heifers unto a rough valley, which is neither eared nor sown, and shall strike off the heifer's neck there in the valley.
Damn. So it's talking about you got to bring a heifer. That's talking about a cow, right? So there has to be a balance for everything. Even when there is a, like, say for instance, when we have a sin offering, if there's a murder, if there's a accidental murder, manslaughter, if there's any particular situation, the Most High still requires a sacrifice of a sort, and that's what the cow is to represent right here. Now, people of other nations, they might think to this and say, well, why you got to kill something else because something died? Well, when you look at the way the scriptures are, Christ died, right, for us. He was a sacrifice for us, a sacrifice more worthy than cows and lambs and, goats and all that kind of stuff. Christ became a sacrifice for us. So people in the world, especially Christians, they'll understand that. But when it comes to this, even if we don't know who did it, there still has to be some kind of balance. The Most High requires it. That's why we just read in the other chapter about how the whole civilization of the city had to be wiped out if Israel's taking over our land back. And there's a difference between us taking our land back and taking other land outside of our inheritance. Where when we're taking our land back, everything's got to go. Because that's what the Most High deems as the balance. You have to have that. So this is the Most High striking that balance back so that the land can be calmed from the event that took place there. Go ahead.
So, like, could you explain that a little bit more? When you said everything versus what some stuff, like when you said if it's our land, we taking back. That's our land, so we take everything. But like, if we would going to take, did we go take other land?
Yes, that does happen. Yeah. This is like say for instance, Israel had already done that before we even reached the Holy Land. So like when we was in the wilderness after Egypt, there were times where the Most High ordered us to take land, and that land technically wasn't even the promise, the inheritance land. It was separate from that. So that's why it was given those specifics. Yeah, and in that example, because you would actually be able to precept the scriptures we read in chapter 20 about how it says that in verse. Let's see. It was Deuteronomy chapter 20 and verse, let's say like 10 through 14. But then in 15, it says, thus shalt thou do unto the cities which are very far off from thee, which are not of the cities of these nations. But the cities, verse 16, but at the cities of these people which the Lord thy God doth give thee for an inheritance, thou shalt save alive nothing that breatheth. So that's just clarified. That's the difference between a land that belongs to Israel, which would be a big portion of the Middle East, right? Jordan, parts of northern Saudi Arabia, parts of Syria, obviously the Israel land, all the way up until you reach the edge of Africa where the Red Sea is at. Because on the left side of it, you have Egypt, and then on the right side, you'll have what would be Israel's land, right? So it's accounting for both of those. So it's just being thorough about it. Now, you was in Deuteronomy 21, and which verse?
5.
Okay, go ahead, verse 5.
And the priest, the son of Levi, shall come near. For them the Lord thy God hath chosen a minister unto him, and to bless in the name of the Lord, and by their word shall every controversy and every stroke be tried.
Right, because they're the ones that gave the counsel in that time, because there was the priesthood. Go ahead.
And all the elders of that city that are next unto the slain man shall wash their hands over the heifer that is beheaded in the valley.
Keep going.
And they shall answer and say, our hands have not shed this blood, neither have our eyes seen it.
And this again is just a way for them to make sure that there's something that's being done because this situation happened, and there's nobody that's confessed to causing it or that knows or has any kind of eyewitness that can actually bring out the truth about how this person was slain. Because it could have happened in a lot of different ways. They could have done it to themselves. It could have been somebody that done it. It could have been an animal that done it. So that's one of the reasons why its process is just to be thorough, to show that there was an effort that was made to ease the Most High's wrath against the land. because the land itself is not supposed to be a land full of murderers and people that get away with murder and things like that. And so this is to more or less take the blame off of the people in those nearby cities, because there was no way to prove who did it or whatnot. So this is just to kind of like, the scripture's so thorough that it fills in a lot of the gaps for what laws would constitute, right? And so this is why it's just making sure that there is a process even for such a specific example, like even this right here. You understand? Like, it's, say for example, somebody's laying out on the side of the road and they dead. On the side of the road, well, they could have got hit by a car, or they could have just died from heat exhaustion. Of course, that's where the investigation comes into play, because it's going to be obvious on what happened to them. But this is a situation specifically where it's not completely obvious what happened to them, because it doesn't exactly show all of the specifics. It could have been an animal attack. It could have been a knife. It could have been different things. Back then, we didn't have the forensics to really figure things out like that, and so that's why this was done as a precaution.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Go ahead.
If I may, because I try to connect things with life.
Mm-hmm.
So it's kind of crazy. It hit kind of heavy, because when you think about the judicial system, or when you think about Black, Brown, and Native Americans in the judicial system, and you think about, like you say, before forensics and after biblical, in the middle, our people got hit so hard because the oppressor didn't know. The oppressor read what we reading. So the way I'm looking at it is like, if you take henceforth, or you take pieces and you make them into where they benefit you. There was a lot of people that was getting accused for things just to close the case.
That's exactly what this is. This right here prevents wrongful convictions. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Because that's the end result, and that's brotherhood right there. Because it would be better for nobody to be punished than for the wrong person to be punished.
Right.
You understand? And so this is why this is part of the process to purify the situation, so that the Most High can move on from it, and that the people can also move on from it. Go ahead.
For 7?
Yeah.
Yeah. The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 21, verse 7. And they shall answer and say, our hands have not shed this blood, neither have our eyes seen it.
And they would genuinely mean that, because they literally didn't know. They had not known. So this would be a people that wouldn't be liars. They wouldn't be cheaters. They wouldn't be trying to skip the system or anything like that. Remember, these are not Edomites. These are not Caucasians. These are people that have honor, and people that whose word can be trusted. You understand?
Right.
Go ahead.
Verse 8. Be merciful, O Lord, unto thy people Israel, whom thou hast redeemed, and lay not innocent blood unto thy people of Israel charge, and the blood shall be forgiven them.
That's it. Be merciful, O Lord. That's why he says, lay not innocent blood unto thy people of Israel's charge.
Right.
Meaning, don't just put this charge on some person within Israel if there's no proof that we can prove that he did it. That's what's beautiful about that. You understand? In a lot of different situations, like if the laws of the Bible were followed truly in America, I bet you anything there'd be a whole lot less Black and Hispanics in the prison systems.
That's heavy, right?
Keep going.
Verse 9. So shalt thou put away the guilty of innocent blood from among you, when thou shalt do that which is right in the sight of the Lord.
That's the end of that matter, because again, you're putting away the guilt of innocent blood. It says that this is the righteous thing to do, because this is, again, when we're dealing with mankind. Now, of course, the Most High ultimately would know what happened, right? And so that person will, people talk about karma and things like that. Well, the Most High's judgment is what would be a sure thing if there was any foul play that was involved. And so that person will be living with that guilt. But this right here removes the guilt from all the possible people that could have been convicted that it shouldn't have been convicted to. So that's why it's right for this to be this way. All right. Go ahead and go to verse 10. Verse 10.
Verse 10. When thou goest forth to war against thy enemy, and the Lord thy God hath delivered them into thy hands, and thou hast taken them captive. Verse 11, and seest among the captives a beautiful woman, and has a desire unto her, that thou wouldest have her to thy wife.
Now you have to understand this in a biblical aspect, because we've seen examples of Israel conquering land and assimilating the women of the land into the nation. One of the things that I remember seeing in some of the chapters before, I can't remember exactly which book and chapter, but it was when Israel had conquered a land, and it said that the only women that were allowed to be taken were ones that had not laid with a man yet, which would mean ones that didn't have children yet, or ones that would be able to provide the blanket with the blood on it after losing her virginity. That's a major part of what could prove whether a woman is a virgin or not. And so there's different aspects that can show it, aside from, of course, them actually being truthful about it. But in this particular case, it's talking about our enemies. So what does that mean? People will see this scripture and think of it as an excuse to go ahead and get with a white woman, or get with a heathen, or get with anybody that's not of the nation of Israel. That's not what this is saying, because the situation is not the same. So understand that first, okay? This is when you're taking out an entire city, an entire civilization. This is not for you to just go to the club and get with a white woman and get you a mud shark. We talked about that in the mud shark thing, right?
Right.
Good night. People will see that and be like, see, look, you can get with a heathen. No, this is talking about you taking out a civilization of heathens. And if you see one that you think is might have a little bit of potential, only in this particular situation, according to the law, is when it would be even deemed any sort of okay. But it's not an excuse for you to go and start getting a whole bunch of heathen. Look what happened to Solomon.
Right.
Started dating all these other heathens, started what? Worshiping their gods. We literally just read in the previous chapter that part of the reason why you had to destroy absolutely everything from a city within the bounds of our inheritance was why? Because of their influence against us. Right. You have to destroy all of that. Now, in this case right here, go ahead and read. And especially when it's talking about enemies and it's referring to people within the tribes, because the tribes used to plex with each other too, right? So you used to see examples of that as well. But this is a law that deals with that. And it's talking about when thou goest forth to war against thy enemies, and God has delivered them into thy hands and has taken them captive. Go ahead, read verse 11 again.
And seest among the captives a beautiful woman, and has a desire unto her, that thou wouldest have her to thy wife.
Go ahead.
Verse 12. Then thou shalt bring her home to thy house, and she shall shave her head.
She shall what?
Shave her head.
You ever seen Halle Berry back in the day?
Man.
You seen Jada Pinkett Smith?
Good night.
That is a humiliation. That'd be like a humiliation thing to take a woman's hair off.
Yeah.
Because it's like it resets her whole mentality. You know, women do that to themselves. They get to it. They break up with somebody they've been with for like 5-6 years. What they do? The first thing they do, they'll shave their head.
Stella got a group, man.
You Stella got a group. She'll trim her hair. She'll color her hair.
Yeah.
So this is telling you this is a time for her to mourn her entire life. Go ahead.
And par her nails.
Right, because she's mourning for all the things that she had done. Pare her nail, meaning what? Meaning, let me look up the word pare so I don't get you wrong. Basically, pare means to fashion, to make, to press.
Mm-hmm.
All right, cool. So she does her nail, whatever. Go ahead.
Verse 13. And she shall put the raiment of her
captivity.
And she shall put the remnant of her captivity from off her, and shall remain in thy house, and bewail her father and her mother a full month.
It says she's got to mourn her mother and her father a full month. Go ahead. Notice that it doesn't say her husband.
Yeah.
Because again, you have to put the Bible with the Bible, and the Bible tells you that the only ones that can be even considered to be brought in or ones that were not married before, ones that didn't have children before, ones that didn't lay with men before. You understand? So you're looking at women, of course, of marriageable age. You're not dealing with no young, prepubescent age woman. This is somebody who's of marriageable age, obviously, because we're not like damn Muslims trying to marry 8-year-olds and stuff.
Right.
That's disgusting. That kid got a long way to go. What the heck you doing messing with that?
That's correct.
You know what I'm saying? We are not like that. We're men of the Lord. We have to follow what the book says.
Right.
Go ahead.
And after that, thou shalt go in unto her and be her husband, and she shall be thy wife.
So when you go in unto her, that's when the marriage is consummated. You understand? Go ahead.
Verse 14. And it shall be, if thou have no delight in her, then thou shalt let her go whither. So
Hold
she
up.
will.
This is important because this right here is showing you the difference between, it says that she's his wife, right? But what is the difference between this and what we know when it's laws dealing with Israelite marriages? It's not something for you to just throw away willy-nilly.
Yeah.
There's a difference here. Now, technically, a concubine is also a wife, but a concubine is not given the same amount of responsibility for it the way a wife within the nation of Israel is, which is why King Solomon had so many wives, but a portion of them were considered to be concubines in a similar fashion like this. But again, that's what I'm telling you. You have to understand the difference. This is, again, this isn't about feeding after your lust, because you have to understand that circumstances happen, nations get destroyed, there might be some scenarios.
Yeah.
This is referring to a very specific scenario. But that's why the scriptures are so thorough, because we read in Deuteronomy, it says not to marry unto their daughters and not to take their daughters unto our sons. Now, does that mean the Bible contradicts itself? No, because in order for you to go and marry unto them, that would mean you have to deal with their family. Well, there's no family to deal with in this case because they're all dead. You see what I'm saying? The Bible is not going to contradict itself. It's people's understanding of it that is so confusing, because they want to try to just fulfill their lust rather than to actually fulfill the law. Go ahead.
Then shall she go with okay. But thou shalt not sell her at all for money. Thou shalt not make merchandise of her, because thou hast humbled her.
Because you humbled her. You mean that, then that's another thing. That even in that respect, the Most High says, "Thou shalt not make a sodomite of the daughters of Israel." Or shit. This is just how we operate. We're not to be whoremongers. We're not to be pimps. We're not to be getting rid of women, selling them, and just handing them off to somebody else to take, or to let them pay for her. That's not how we move. Other nations, they do that. They whore out their daughters. They do to the highest bidder. That's the way that they operate, but we don't do that. Go ahead.
If a man have two wives, one beloved and another hated, and they have borne him children, both the beloved and the hated, and if the firstborn son be hers that was hated.
Now we're going to get back to the scriptures, but I need y'all to understand that this is a scripture that's referring to a man have more than one wife, because in the law, it is lawful for a man to have more than one wife. Newsflash. Doesn't matter if we're in the year 2026. The Bible's law is forever.
Right.
Okay, so understand that first. In America, they don't want men and women. They don't want men to have more than one wife in America, but it still happens. Technically, because men have more than one girlfriend. The only thing is that it's all corrupted now because everybody's sleeping with everybody, and it's all just a mess. Adultery, fornication, all that kind of stuff. You know what I'm saying? Women are getting did in from the age of 15, 16, 17 in our ghettos in America, with no boundaries, no father figures, no outlines, or anything like that that they can consider to make this an organized thing. But the problem is, without God's laws, our people begin to suffer because we start to just do whatever the heck we want without any guidelines to follow. And that's why it's so important for us to overwhelm the airwaves and overwhelm and become the authority on the Bible across the face of the whole earth. And nobody's going to stop us from that.
Right.
Because only are we going to be able to teach the law and show it to our people so that they can have a correct influence. And it's going to be done through austere men because the Most High requires it. Because our people have been lied to with soft words for so long.
Right.
And empowered with femininity, feminine movements and you know what I'm saying, slack on the law. That's what's running rampant right now. In order to return to that, we have to understand some of the most basic things that completely change the way we think about relationships. And that's fine. But only some people are going to get it because only some people are going to believe in the Bible. The rest of people are going to believe in the society they live in and the influences that they've been taught under and the people they grew up in and the societies that they grew up in that have forged their mentality and they become hard-headed in their ways. But the Bible is always going to show the true Israelites that are willing to awaken to the truth a better way. Go ahead. Go back to the Hebrew. We're actually running out of time. We still have 4 sections, you call. So I don't know what you want to do with that.
Like you, sir.
Are we going to camp it?
We only have 4 more verses, sir.
No, because we've done 3 sections. That was 21 verses. No. Yeah, 21 verses. We still got to do 28 more verses.
28 more verses?
Yeah.
28 more verses.
Yeah, because we do 7 sections every single Sabbath service. Just go ahead and breeze through it. Do 4 sections and then we'll close it out. I know that's not a small thing because that's a lot of verses, but that take you all the way to the next chapter for sure.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 21, verse 16. Wahaya.
Wahaya. Bayawam.
Hanakaya lawa.
Hanakaya lawa.
At.
At.
Banayawa.
Banyanawa.
At.
At.
Shar.
Yahaya.
Yahaya.
Lawa. La'a. Yawakal. Labakar. At. Ban. Ha'ai. Wayaba. Al. Panyana. Ban. Hashanawaya. Habakar.
Verse 17.
Verse 17.
Kaya.
At. Habakar. Ban. Hashanawaya.
Yakawar. That's like Yakayar.
Yakayar. Lata. Lawa. Paya. Shayanam. Bakal. Ashar. Yamataza'a. Lawa. Kaya. Hawaya. Rayashaya. Anawa. Lawa. Mashapat. Habakara.
Verse 18.
Verse 18.
Kaya.
Yahaya.
La'ayash.
Ayash. Ban. Sawara.
It's like
Wamara.
Ayan Nawa.
Ayan Nawa. Shemai. Bakawal. Bakawal. Abayawa. Wabakayal. Amawa. Wayasarawa. Athawa.
Wala'a.
Wala'a.
Yashamai.
Yashamaya.
Ala Yaham.
Ala Yaham.
Verse 19.
Verse 19.
Watapashawa.
Watapashawa.
Bawa.
Bawa.
Abayawa.
Abayawa.
Wa'amawa.
Wa'amaw. Wa'amaw.
Wahawa taza ya awa.
Waha.
Wa.
Waha.
Wahawa taza ya awa.
Waha.
Wa.
Oh, Wahawa taza
Ya awa.
taza ya awa.
Atawa.
Atawa.
Oh.
Oh.
Zakwanaya.
Zakwanaya.
Ayarawa.
Ayarawa.
Wa'al.
Wa'al.
Sha'ir.
Sha'ir.
Makwam Mawa.
Mawa.
Verse 20.
Verse 20.
Wa'amarawa.
Wa'amarawa.
Oh.
Oh.
Zakwanaya.
Zakwanaya.
Ayarawa.
Ayarawa.
Banawa.
Banawa.
Za.
Za.
Sawara.
Sawara.
Wamara.
Omara.
Ayan Nawa.
Ayanawa.
Shemai.
Shemaya.
Bakwala Nawa.
Bakwa.
Bakwal Nawa.
Bakwa.
Nawa.
Nawa.
Zawala.
Zawala.
Wasaba'a.
Wasabaya.
21.
Verse 21.
Waraga ma awa. Let's like it.
Waraga
ma hawa.
Oh, yeah, ma, that's my right there, bro. Raga ma Yahweh.
Call. Anashaya. Ayarawa.
Ayarawa.
Ba'ana. It's like a banayam.
Yeah, Baya.
Banayam.
Bayanam.
Wamath.
Wamat.
Waba'irath.
Wa.
Waba'irath.
Waba'ara.
Harai.
Harai.
Makwarabak.
Makorabak. Wakal.
Yashwa'ala.
Yashra'ala.
Yashama'aiwa.
Yashama'aya. No.
Yashama'aiwa.
Yashama'aya. Iowa.
Wayara'awa.
Waya.
Ra'awa. Wayara'awa.
Waya Ra'aya.
Verse 22.
Verse 22.
Wakaya.
Wakaya.
Yahaya.
Yahaya.
Ba'ayash.
Ayash.
Hata'a.
Mashapat.
Mawath.
Mawat.
Waha Wamath.
Waha Maya.
Can you give him the charger? It's different or something? Get the box. Oh.
You don't like it? No. Waha Wamath.
Waha
Wamath.
my
Waha Wamath.
well, you we right here.
Waha Wamath.
Waha
Wamath.
Waha
Wamath.
Wama.
There you go.
Oh, Waha Wama.
Watha Layath.
What that la yath
Athawa.
Atawa
Al.
Al
Itaza.
Itaza.
Verse 23.
Verse 23.
La'ah.
La
The Layan.
Tai
Like the Layan.
Tai what?
Like the Layan.
La
Like the.
right here?
Yeah.
Oh, we right here.
The Layan.
Oh, I thought you were saying la the la young.
There you go.
Okay. You were saying like the okay.
Naba La Tawa.
Number la tower.
Al.
Ow.
Yeah.
Ha
Itaza.
I just
Kaya.
Kaya.
Kwaba War.
Quabba war.
Dakwa Baranawa.
Dakwa
Baranawa.
yeah, Dakwa ba Ranawa.
Bayawam.
Bayawam.
Hahawa'a.
Haha wa yaw. Haha.
Wa'al.
Oh, haha wa ah.
Kaya.
Kaya. Haha wa ya. Okay. Lala.
Qualath.
Someone silent?
Qual.
Yeah.
Like, it's like these are separate. Lath.
Yeah. Okay. Kualala.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what I was.
Allah. It's like it. Allahayim.
Alahayam.
Dalawaya.
Dalawaya. Dalawaya.
Wala'a.
Wala ah.
Tama'a.
Datama ah.
Ath.
At.
Adamatak.
Adamata.
Ashar.
Ashar.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Allahayak.
Allahayak.
Nathan.
Lak.
Nakala.
Nakalah.
There you go. Deuteronomy 22, verse 1.
Deuteronomy 22, verse 1.
La'ah.
La'ah.
Dara'ah.
Dara'ah.
Ath.
At.
Shawar.
Shoror.
Achayak.
Akayak.
Awa.
Awa.
Ath.
At.
Shayawa.
Shayawa.
Nada. Kayam.
Nada Kayam.
Waha. Ta'ai lamath.
Wahaha. No, Waha.
Ta'ai lamath.
Waha.
Ta'ai lamath.
Waha. Ta'ailama.
Maham.
Maham.
Hashab.
Hashab.
Tashayabam.
Tashayabam.
La'ahayak.
La'ahayak. What we reading to?
We're reading to verse 20.
Verse 20.
Of the next chapter.
Huh?
Of which chapter?
No, we're going to end at verse 20, right?
We've only done 3 sections so far.
So I'm saying we're going to read 22 to verse 20. We're only at the second verse of 22.
Okay.
We're just going to finish it, you know?
Yeah.
Yes.
Wait, what chapter? Chapter 20?
We're on chapter 22, verse 2 right now.
Oh, okay. So you're going to read all the way to verse 20?
Come on, sir.
Okay,
Let's finish it.
That's right. Go ahead. You're right. I was making sure. I thought you were still at 21 for some reason. My bad.
Wa'am. La'a. Quara. Wab.
Kararab.
Akayak.
Akayak.
Alayak.
Alayak.
Wala'a. Yada Aitawa.
Yada Adayo.
Wa'a Sapatawa.
Wa'a
Sapatawa.
Sapatawa.
Oh.
Tawak. Bayatak. Wahaya. Amak.
I.
Darash.
Akayak.
Atawa. Wahashabatawa. Lawa.
Verse 3. Wakan. Ta'aisha. Lachamarawa.
Lakamara. Wakan.
Ta'aisha.
Lashamalatawa. Wakan.
Ta'aisha.
Lakal. Ibadat.
Akayak.
Ashar. Ta'abad. Mamanawa.
Wamataza'ata.
La'a.
Tawakal. Lahatha Ailam.
Nahata Ailam.
Verse 4. La'a.
Tara'a.
Kama. It's like it. Kama war. Akayak.
Awa. Sharawawa.
Napalayam.
Napalayam.
But the rock. Wahatha Aila Math.
The Mala.
Aila Math. Like
Waha. Yeah.
The Aila Math.
Oh, Waha the Aila Math.
There you go.
Oh.
Maham. Haquam.
Haquam.
Daquayam.
Taquayam.
Aimawa.
Imawa.
Verse 5. La'a.
La'a.
Yahaya.
Yahaya.
Kalaya.
Kalaya.
Gabar.
Gabar.
Al.
Al.
Asha.
Asha.
Wala'a.
Wala'a.
Yalabash.
Yalabash.
Gabar.
Gabar.
Mashad. It's like Shamalath.
Shamala.
Asha.
Asha. Asha.
Kaya.
Kaya.
Tawa'ai Bath.
Tawa Abat.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Alahayak.
Alahayak.
Call.
Kal.
It's like Aisha.
Asha.
Allah.
Allah.
Verse 6. Kaya.
Kaya.
Yakwara.
Yep. Yakora.
Kwan.
Kwan.
Tazapawar.
Tuzapawar.
Lapanayak.
Lapayana.
Lapanayak.
Lapayana.
Badarak.
Badarak.
Bakal.
Bakal.
Itaza.
Itaza.
Awa.
Awa.
Al.
Al.
Ha'arataza.
Ha'arataza.
Aparakayam.
What? I write
Aparakayam.
Kayam.
Awa.
Awa.
Bayatazayam.
Bayatazayam.
Waha'am.
Waha'am.
Rabatazat.
Rabatazat.
Al.
Al.
Ha'aparakayam.
Ha'al.
Parakayam.
Ha'al parakayam.
Awa.
Awa.
Al.
Al.
Habayatazayam.
Hi baya.
Tazayam.
Tazayam.
La'a.
La'a.
The quack.
Taquak.
Ha'am.
Ha'am.
Al.
Al.
Habanayam.
Habanayam.
Verse 7. Shalak.
Shalak.
The Shalak.
Tashalak.
Ath.
At.
Ha'am.
Ha'am.
Wa'ath.
Wa'at.
Habanayam.
Habanayam.
The quack.
Taquak.
Lak.
Lak.
Lama'ain.
Lama'ain.
Yayatab.
Yayatab.
Lak.
Lak.
Waha. It's like Waha'arakath. Waha'arakath.
Waha'ayakat.
Yamayam.
Yamayam.
Verse 8. Kaya.
Kaya.
Tabana.
Tabana.
Bayath.
Bayat.
Kadash.
Kadash.
Wa'ai Shayath.
Wa'ai.
Shayath.
Shayalak. Shayaf.
Ma'ai Kwa.
Ma'aikwa.
La Salaki.
Agaga. Ka. Lalagaga.
La
Gaga.
Lagak.
Oh, lagak.
Wala'a.
Wala'a.
Dashayam.
Tashayam.
Damayam.
Damayam.
Babayadak.
Baba Yadak.
Kaya.
Kaya.
Yapal.
Yapal.
Hanapal.
Hanapal.
Mamanawa.
Oh, come. Talaka. So when it's at the end, it's all. It's a Paul, like,
Yeah.
versus a lie.
Right.
Okay.
Because you see that little dash right there?
Yeah.
How it's like it's together.
Come. The water.
Mamanawa.
Mama Nawa.
Verse 9. La'a.
La'a.
Tazarai.
Tazarai.
Karamak.
Karamak.
Kala ayam.
Kala Ayam.
Hun.
Pun.
Takwadash.
Takwadash.
Hamala'a.
Hama'ala.
Hazarai.
Hazarai.
Ashar.
Ashar.
Tazarai.
Tazarai.
Watabawa'ath.
What the
Bawa'ath.
by
Wa'ath.
Ra'ah.
Hakaram.
Hakaram.
Verse 10.
Verse 10.
La'a.
La'ah.
Dakarash.
Dakarash.
Bashawar.
Basharar.
Wabakamar.
Wabakamar.
Yakadawa.
Yakadawa.
Verse 11.
Verse 11.
La'a.
La'ah.
Dalabash.
Dalabash.
Sha'ai Tanaz.
Sha'ai Tanaz.
Tazamar.
Tazamar.
Wapashatayam.
Wapashatayam.
Yakadawa. Yes, I like it. Yakadawa.
Yakadawa.
Verse 12.
Verse 12.
Gadalayam.
Who?
Gadalayam.
Oh, Gadalayam.
Aisha.
Aisha.
Lak.
Al.
Arabai.
Kanapawat. Kasawatak. Ashar.
Dakasa.
Dakasa.
Bah. Verse 13.
Verse 13.
Kaya.
Yakwak. Ayash. Asha. Waba'a. Yeah. Alaya. Wanasha'ak.
Verse 14.
Verse 14. Washam.
La.
Ayala. Wa. Okay, one more time. Yeah.
Yalath.
Oh, Yala. Okay. Oh, okay. Yeah. I'm getting tongue. Yala. Yeah. Debarium.
Watazaya'a.
Waha Yasata.
Like, see, this is the wa. So it's waha. Wa.
Taza.
Ya'a.
Oh, wa taza ya'a.
There you go.
Yeah, if I could get that yeah,
Yeah.
I'm good. I gotta get that
You're starting to recognize it.
Yeah.
I like that. I la ya.
I la ya.
There you go.
There you go.
Shum.
Some.
Right.
Right.
Wa amor.
What I more.
Ath.
At.
Ha sha.
Ha'asha.
Haza'ath.
Haza'at. La
kwa khataya.
ka daya.
Yeah, that little funny shape one is the kwa. La kwa khataya.
Yeah. La kwa daya.
There you go. Wa kwa rob.
Wa aqua rob. Wa aqua rob. Okay.
Alaya.
Alaya.
Wala
Wala
Mataza ataya.
Mataza ataya. La.
Batawalayum.
Batawaliyam.
There you go. Verse 15. Wala
Quack. Abaya.
Hana ayer. Wa ama. Wa tazaya awa.
Wa taza awaya.
Ath. Batawalaya.
Liar.
Hana ayer.
Bana ayer.
Like Hana ayer.
Oh, Hana ayer.
Yeah. Oh. Zakwanaya. Ha'ayar. Hasha ayer. It's like Hasha I ra.
Hasha ira.
16. Verse 16.
16.
It's like mar.
More.
Abaya. Hana ayer. Oh. Hazakwanayam. Ath. Bataya. Nathataya. La ayash. Haza. La asha. Wayashana a. Verse 17.
Verse 17.
Wahana.
Hawa'a.
Shum. I la ya lath.
Ya la.
There you go. Damarayum. La imor.
La imor.
La a. Mataza I taya.
My answer to lion.
Mataza ataya.
Mataza ataya.
There you go. Labatak. Batawalayum. Wa Allah. Batawalaya.
Oh, I was talking about the Batawalaya.
There you go. Bataya. Waparashawa. Hashamala. Lapanya. Zakwanaya. Ha'ayar. It's like ha'ayar. Verse 18. We're almost there.
Go ahead.
Wala wa
kawa. Taking so long.
You good?
Yeah.
It's more important for you to learn than.
So verse 18. Come on, sir.
Oh,
Wala-
Salakia. My bad.
Wala kwa kawa.
Wala Kwakaya.
Zakwanaya.
Zephaniah.
Ha'ayar.
Ha'ayar.
Hahawa'a.
Ha'ayah.
Ath.
Ha'ayash.
Ha'ayash. Wa yasara.
Wayashawa.
Wayasarawa.
Wayashawa.
Athawa.
Thou.
Verse 19. Wa ainashawa.
Wayashawa.
Athawa.
Thou.
Ma'a.
Kasap.
Kasap.
Sap.
Wanathanawa.
Wanathanawa.
It's like La'abaya.
Nabaya.
Hana'ira.
Hana'ira.
Kaya.
Kaya.
Hawatazaya. It's like
Hawata.
Hawatazaya.
Hawatazaya.
Sham.
Sham.
Right.
Right.
Al.
Al.
Batawalath.
Batawala.
Yashra Allah.
Yashra.
Walawa.
Walawa.
Tahaya.
Tahara.
Like Aisha.
La Asha.
La'a.
La.
Yawakal.
Yawaka.
La Shalaka.
La Shawaka.
Call. Yamayawa.
My.
Yamayawa.
Yamawai. Yamayayo.
There you go. This is the last one right here. Wa'am.
Wa'am.
Amath.
Amat.
Haya.
Haya.
Hadabar.
Hadabar.
Hazah.
Hazah.
La'a.
La.
Namataza'awa.
Namatazanaw.
Bathawalayam.
Batawalayam.
Lana. It's like Lana'ir.
Lanaraya.
There you go. That's it.
My bad, Salaki, bro.
You all good, bro.
Hey,
Deuteronomy
got me
21.
feeling
You was at verse 16? Yeah, 16.
I don't know.
Verse 16 all the way to.
All right, go ahead. Let's finish it up. Deuteronomy 21, verse 16. Again, this is referring to the multiple wives law. Okay. When a man has more than one wife, go ahead.
Okay. Verse 16.
Yeah, tell them where you're at.
This is book of Deuteronomy, chapter 21, 16.
Just make sure
Then
it's to the mic.
Salaki. Oh, Salaki. Yeah, I feel like I'm going too slow for y'all.
No, you're good. You're good.
But I don't want to. Okay.
You're good.
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead.
21 and 16, Deuteronomy. Then it shall be. Then it shall be. Salaki. I don't know what's going on. Salaki.
Deuteronomy 21, 16.
Yeah,
You can just take a sip of some water real quick. Did you eat the food earlier?
it's not about that. It's something coming on to me right now. I don't know. All right. Book of Deuteronomy, chapter 21, verse 16. Then it shall be when he maketh his son to inherit that which he have, that he may not make the son of the beloved firstborn before the son of the hated, which is indeed the firstborn.
Yep, keep going.
But he shall acknowledge the son of the hated for the firstborn by giving him a double portion of all that he has. for he is the beginning of his strength. The right of the firstborn is he.
And this is what it's
his.
talking about. The inheritance is supposed to go to the firstborn, not the firstborn of whichever wife is loved the most, but the firstborn that's the actual real firstborn. The only time there's ever been an exception to that is that the Most High ordained for a different firstborn to receive inheritance, and that happens before the child is even born. So it's a prophecy in that sense. But say, for instance, a man has more than one wife, but his first wife isn't his favorite, but the second wife is his favorite. He can't then make the firstborn son of the second wife the one that receives the inheritance. It's telling you explicitly that the firstborn, the one of the first wife, is the one that receives the inheritance. Go ahead.
If a man has a stubborn and rebellious son, which will not obey his voice of his father or the voice of his mother, and that when he had chastened him, will not hearken unto them,
Go ahead.
then shall his father and his mother lay hold on him and bring him out unto the elders of his city and unto the gates of his place.
This is talking about a rebellious son, somebody that's always causing trouble, not listening to the parents, trying to throw hands with everybody. Just think of like a problem child, basically. So it's telling you what happens to them. Go ahead and go to the next verse.
Well, I'm at 20.
Yeah, 20.
And they shall say unto the elders of the city, This our son is stubborn and rebellious. He will not obey our voice. He is a glutton and a drunken.
Go ahead. Keep reading.
And all the men of the city shall stone him with stones, that he die. So shalt thou put evil away from among you, and all Israel shall hear the fear.
And that's why the scripture says, train up a child in the way he shall go, and when he is older, he shall not depart from it. Because it's important to instill that at an early age so that that child can be obedient and appreciative of his elders and to honor his mother and father by obeying them, in the sense that, yes, the mother and father need to be righteous as well so they can train him properly. But in the case where a child does not want to be obedient, doesn't want to keep the laws, doesn't want to come and do all of the work that is required of him to be an essential part of the nation of Israel, the Israelites will just remove him from, from among us. And that's why it says that they'll go as too far as to stone them, because again, that it could lead to worse. He could become a murderer. He could become an adulterer. It could become somebody that causes further damage amongst the nation. And so they nip it before it can even get to that point, showing that if there has been sufficient amount of chances given, a sufficient amount of time and proof showing that this child is not willing to take the next step, change and to better themselves. Some people just aren't built like that, and that's why the Most High always finds a way to have that influence removed from among us, because it's really about us staying locked into our culture. That's what we got to learn to appreciate it. Go ahead.
But that, so like, I just gotta, but that was the key essential of raising up a child accurately, right?
Exactly. Yeah.
Con that on con. Verse 21. No, Salakia. Still at verse 21. Mm-hmm. And all the men of his city shall stone him with stones, and that he die. So shalt thou put away from among you, and all Israel shall hear and fear.
Keep going.
Verse 22. And if a man have committed a sin worthy of death, and he be to be put to death, and thou hang him on a tree, his body shall not remain all night upon the tree, but thou shalt in any wise bury him that day. For he that is hanged in the curse of God, that thy land be not defiled, right, which the Lord and thy God giveth thee for inheritance.
But it's disgusting to leave something that's dead hanging, because it just begins to rot and becomes infested with flies, and it becomes just a parasitic environment for everybody involved. So it becomes cursed to the whole land around it. That's why it's important for us to put it under the ground where the body can naturally get, ingested by whatever critters are on the ground, worms and whatnot. And that's a cleaner way to do it because it wouldn't stink up the place. It wouldn't cause, a whole widespread amount of germs and dangers and parasites and all the things that come from that, right? So that's one of the reasons why it needs to be put under the ground. That's why the scriptures constantly tell us when it comes to burials and things like that. That is the custom that we are to follow, right? Let's go to the next chapter. A couple of verses here, but we're getting there. Deuteronomy 22:1. Let's go ahead and start at verse 1 there.
Deuteronomy 22, verse 1, thou shalt not see thy brother's ox or his sheep go astray, and hide thyself from them. Thou shalt in any case bring them again unto thy brother.
That's brotherhood right there, man. If I see you have cattle and one of them gets out the fence and stuff, I'm not just gonna let it wander off and then you not know what happened to it. It's saying if thou shalt not see it and ignore it. So if you have the ability to account for what happened to the animal, but didn't do anything about it, that's a bad thing. So you want to make sure that brother has all of his resources accounted for. What if that brother needed that last cattle to account for a wife that he needs to pay a dowry for? You understand? You're missing out on some major things. There's a lot of things. Maybe he needs it for a sin sacrifice and whatnot. You understand? In that time when we had the resources to do so, that's what those things were for. And so that's why it's so important, because it's almost like removing an important thing that brother had. If I had seen a brother's car was in neutral and it started rolling down the street, I can't just let it roll down the street till it crashes into a building. If I'm within the range of getting to the car and putting it, pushing that brake pedal and getting it right from being destroyed, I'll do it. Because that's a resource that my brother has. He's about to lose his car because it's finna go rolling down the street. You know what I'm saying? That's just it's a dumb example, I know, but just put your car in park, goddamn it. You know what I'm talking about? Go ahead.
Hey, I've seen it happen.
Especially with standard, because in standard you have to put it in neutral.
No, but I've seen it happen.
Yeah,
just regular automatics.
Standard, you put it in neutral, you put the e-brake on.
Sometimes.
Yeah, it's all good. Keep going. Verse 2.
Verse 2. And if thy brother be not nigh unto thee, or thou know him not, then thou shalt bring it unto thine own house, and it shall be with thee until thy brother seek after it, and thou shalt restore it to him again.
And that's beautiful, man. That's like if I find somebody's dog on the side of the road and that dog doesn't have any kind of information on its collar, or maybe it doesn't have a collar, I'll hold on to it. I'll take care of the dog until I see a missing dog sign posted up on the mailbox, and then be like, okay, this is the contact info. Call this number looking for this dog. I can call them and be like, hey, man, I got your dog, man. I've been taking care of him. He's been eating good. He's been safe. I didn't see you had a collar with his name on it, but I see that you put up a sign saying you was looking for him. So I'm hitting you up to let you know to come over here and we'll get you your dog back. Same thing, right? Y'all understand that? It's pretty straightforward. Keep going.
In like manner shall thou do with his ass.
Right.
And so shalt thou do with his remnant.
There you go.
And with all lost things of thy brothers, which he has lost, and thou hast found, shalt thou do likewise. Thou mayest not hide thyself.
And that's heavy too, because even after the Passover, there's always a post damn near every year where it's like, hey, this is some lost and found stuff that was found at the venue. Brother left his war scars. I see some brother might have left their armbands and things like that. See somebody left a purse or somebody's phone got left behind. They'll post it on Facebook, and then whoever it belonged to, the brother that put all those things together will then go even further to make sure that it gets posted through the mail and gets sent back to whoever it belongs to, because we're not just gonna take it and hide it privily for ourselves. We're gonna make sure that brother gets what belongs to him back, and that changes an entire nation, because no longer are we people that are unjust and not honorable and taking things from each other. We're making sure that belongings return to who they belong to. So it's not just cattle and specific, it's clothes, it's items that, possessions that belong to people, jewelry and whatnot. You're not going to just take it and say, charge it to the game, be like, yeah, this is mine now. Finders, keepers, losers, weepers. That's not how we are. You understand? We're gonna post it on Facebook. Hey man, this chain with this Maganda on it. If somebody lose it, and then somebody be like, yeah, man, that's mine, and then we'll make sure they get it. Go ahead.
Verse 4, thou shalt not see thy brother's ass or his ox fall down by the way,
Right.
and hide thyself from them. Thou shalt surely help him to lift them up again.
Yeah, sometimes they have a hard time getting up, so you might need some help getting that cattle up, but there's a law about that in the scriptures. Keep going.
Verse 5, the women shall not wear that which
Pertaining.
pertaineth unto a man,
Mm-hmm.
neither shall a man put a woman's garment.
Go ahead.
For all they do, so are abominations unto the Lord.
Now, this is no light statement. The Most High is telling you that what Tyler Perry did to make all that money with the Medea movies was wrong. Mrs. Doubtfire, Robin Williams, that was wrong. All the cross-dressing that be happening and, the movie White Chicks with the Wayans brothers, I got to say it, bro. It's all wrong. Mama's House was that Martin Lawrence? Martin, see, that's the thing. It's like the damn. Even Wesley Snipes, even I think even Dave Chappelle and like his Men in Tights. Dave Chappelle's first movie, he had to do that. It's almost like they try to get black people to sin against the Lord just to make it in the movie industry. And it was ran by the quote unquote Jewish man. Why would the Jewish man want for black people to break God's laws? Because they know they're not the real Jews, and if we breaking God's laws, then our people will be influenced to do the same thing. You understand? There's a whole re-brainwashing that we have to do. We have to reverse all of that has been subliminally put into our minds. It starts with things as simple as something like damn cross-dressing. That's why I don't even watch Tyler Perry movies. I can't stand that mess. Go ahead. Go ahead, sir.
There's somebody online saying that this is a woman oppressing religion.
Oh, so this is the He-Man Woman Haters Club, what he said, huh? You know what's crazy? We just read a scripture talking about how men are not supposed to wear women's dresses. Why? Because women should have what belongs to them. They have their own garments to wear. Right. They got their own beautiful things to wear. You understand? Ain't nothing about oppressing women. Why? Just because a man can have more than one wife, is that oppressing women? No. You know how it's not oppressing women? Because women sometimes need help with them kids. Imagine if they had a team of sisters helping them with their kids. Well, what better teammate to have than a sister wife, right? If you had two wives, then you got 4 hands to be taking care of them twins that you just had. You see what I'm saying? They got the wrong mentality. They got an Americanized mentality because what they say is oppression is crazy because you would rather women go and shake their tail feather in front of the whole world and dress half naked. That's oppression to women. Because why? Because it oppresses their mental health to be coerced into living that way. The heck are you talking about? You follow God's law, statutes, and commandments. That is the strongest form of strength that you can have. That is not oppression. That is a boon. That is an advantage. What the world tries to do is they give women a false sense of impression, just like how Satan did in the garden trying to tempt Eve. You should have all the power to yourself. You should be as unto a God. That's what the deceiver will say. And that's exactly what the world has done to women. They've oppressed them. We're freeing them from that oppression by giving them righteousness that calms the mind. That gives them back their strength. It gives them back their feminine energy. I always seen these podcasts and videos about women's feminine energy. Well, you're going to find that if you follow God's laws. I can guarantee that. Go ahead.
Hey, so like if I could.
Is it on?
Yeah, it's on.
Oh,
if I could. The crazy thing about oppressing women is we're not the ones oppressing women.
Right.
You know what I mean? Tyler Perry puts on a dress and portrays himself to be a woman, taking a woman's job.
Damn.
When there's women out here that can play a grandma. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Black women like Cicely Tyson. You know what I mean? There's actually black women out here that can play black women.
Right.
We're not oppressing women. We're saying give women back their jobs.
Right.
As playing women and stop playing women. Stop acting like women.
Right.
You think what I'm saying? We're trying to take right now. There's videos out of women talking about how they're tired of working.
Yeah.
Right.
You saw that? Yeah.
We're trying to give them back their traditional spot.
That's man.
Being
That's
homemakers and what do you call it? Nurturers.
Right.
We're trying to give them back their natural spot. How can we be oppressing women when we're trying to give women exactly what they want?
That is what they want.
You saying more? It's a she? Oh, it doesn't really matter. Tell them, how can we be a woman haters club, right? When we don't put women on the front lines?
Absolutely.
How can we oppress women when we don't put women on the front lines to die in a war? You know who we put on the front line? The men, and we keep the women in the back. We got this. Don't worry. We protect women.
Right.
Every single day.
You know what's heavy too? Even in what we just read, when we're to siege a city, the only people that are to survive are the women. All the men are the ones that die. That's crazy, right? That's wild. But hey, we're oppressing women, apparently. You might as well just cancel us. Go ahead and close the live stream, right? No. That's crazy. Yeah, what you're really in animosity with is the Lord, because his law is what's true. And you hate hearing the truth. That's like I said, there was a very profound comment that said, the truth sounds like hate to the fools that love the lies. And that's what it is. You love the lies, so you think the truth that we speak is hate. That's all it is. Go ahead.
Verse 7.
Yeah.
But thou shalt in any wise let the damned go, and take the young to thee, that it may be well with thee, and that thou mayest prolong the day. Verse 8. When thou buildest a new house, then thou shalt make a battlement for thy roof, and thou bring not blood upon thy house. If any man fall from thence.
Keep going.
Verse 9. Thou shalt not sow thy vineyard with divers seeds, lest the fruits of thy seeds which thou hast sown, and the fruit of thy vineyard be defiled. Thou shalt not plow with the ox and the ass together.
Yeah, because they might end up fighting. You understand? Even in what God's laws are, is that you're not supposed to mix your animals up to do work like that in the same plow. Because they're different sizes. They're different. They be able to do different things in different areas. You don't got to put them on the same contraption. You understand? Go ahead.
Thou shalt not wear a garment of divers sorts, as of woolen and linen together.
Keep going.
Thou shalt make thee fringe upon the four quarters of thy vesture, wherewith the coverest thyself.
That's heavy. It says on the four quarters of thy vesture, not just on some little tassels on the bottom of a shirt, but rather fringes on the four quarters, the arms, the sides, the bottom, all of it. Fringes. That's in the law. People always wondering, why y'all dress like that? Why y'all look like Power Rangers? Why you look like Mortal Kombat characters? Because the Bible says to. That's the end all be all for it. We're going to follow what the Bible says. We don't care what you think about how we're supposed to dress. The heck do you know about setting trends anyways? Black and Hispanics and Native, we're always setting the trends about what's popular. We're going to continue to do that, but now we're doing it in righteousness. We're going to be doing it with garments instead of cross-dressing like Tyler Perry. You're going to see men rocking beards to the point where everybody want to wear their beard now. Hell, if we start to go bald, y'all going to want to be bald. I seen the show Shogun. All of the young men shave their hair bald because all the elders look bald. We getting there, sir. Go ahead. Sir.
And give occasions of speech against her, and bring up an evil name upon her, and say,
you start verse 13.
If any man take a wife and go in unto her and hate her, 14, and give occasions of speech against her, and bring up an evil name upon her, and say, I took this woman, and when I came to her, I found her not a maid. Then shall the father of the damsel and her mother take and bring forth the tokens and damsels' virginity unto the elders of the city and the gate. And the damsel's father shall say unto the elders, I gave my daughter unto this man, and he has her. Verse 17, and lo, he has given occasions of speech against her, saying, I found not thy daughter a maid, and yet these are the tokens of my daughter's virginity.
The token of the daughter's virginity is the blood on the cloth that's supposed to be made when the woman loses her flower. Understand? They always bleed the first time that they have sex because there's something that gets ripped and it bleeds. And that token of virginity is given to the parents as proof that, yes, you raised the daughter virtuously. She was a maid when I got the chance to be with her. And so the father would then bring out the proof, and the whole city would be like, what you talking about? This is the proof right here. Go ahead.
And they shall spread the clothes before the elders of the city, and the elders of the city shall take their man and chastise him, and they shall immerse him in 100 shekels of silver and give them unto the father a damsel, because he has brought up an evil name upon a virgin of Israel, and she shall be his wife. He may not put her away all his days.
That's right. Meaning he can't just divorce her just because he didn't like her. You chose that woman. There's proof that she is a token. The token of virginity proves her innocence. Now you need to pay up because you have to pay for the fact that they call that what they call it defamation of their image, or you know what I'm saying, of their reputation, and so they have to pay for that. Go ahead, last verse.
But if this thing be true, and the tokens of virginity be not found for the damsel.
And this is going to be another case and another example we're going to pick up on the next Sabbath service. So with that, Amadim. Oh, hold up. Sip that one time. Bigger cut.
Elijah?
Hold up. You got to wrap the scroll back up. Yeah, you got to wrap the scroll. Wrap. Help them out. Go ahead.
Elijah, Sar, upon Hakwadah, which means turn and face the east. We're going to recite the Lord's Prayer in Hebrew. Abanawa. Shabbat Shemayim. Wadash. Hayah. Shemka. Yahweh. Malakbaka. Taba'ah. Ratazayaka. Hayah. Aisha. Barataza. Kawa. Hayah. Bashamayim. Nathanawa. Lakum. Kal. Yawam. Wasalaknawa. Kabawatnawa. Kasalaknawa. Mala'a. Tabaya'anawa. Banasaya 1. Abal. Habashaynawa. Mayan. Rai. Kaya. Laka. Hamalakwa. Wahala. Wahata Paras. La'awalamyam. Aman. Lord's Prayer in English. Our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Yahweh, thy kingdom come. Thy will be done in earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our debts as we forgive our debtors. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory forever. So be it. All right. With that, Sar. At this time, we're going to salute the scroll. Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai Brak. Yeah. Go ahead, turn. Yahweh Bashem Yahshua Barakia. Yahweh Bashem Yahshua Barakia. Yahweh Bashem Yahshua Barakia. Yahweh Bashem Yahshua Barakia.
Yahweh Hashem, Yahweh Shabbat,
Set it down. Go ahead and blow the horn one again, Mo. All right, now we're going to salute the brothers. Sisters may have a seat. I'm in the visual. Ahmad Shabbat. Ahmad Barak. Yahweh Yahyamatah. Sorry, turn and face the sisters for one courtesy salute. I'm in the visual. Ahmad Shabbat. Ahmad Barak. Yahweh Yahyamatah. Dismiss. Christ.